Hello, this is Jamica.
And Blake.
Here to explain the olfactory system and how COVID-19 causes those who are unfortunate enough to become infected to develop insomnia. To explain, we will use our friend Mary as an example.
Mary woke up this morning with a temperature, cough, and body aches. When she lit the lavender-scented candle by her bedside, she realized that she had also lost her sense of smell, a condition called anosmia. She knew immediately that she had COVID-19.
We can smell lavender because when we sniff chemical molecules in the air, they enter our nostrils and dissolve in the mucus located on the roof of each nostril. For lavender specifically, those molecules are lanolin, lanolin acetate, and camphor.
When we inhale the smell into our nasal canal, the odor binds to chemoreceptors in the olfactory epithelium tissue, which is located superior to the cribriform plate in the back of the nose. These chemoreceptors are what decodes the chemical and puts it into information that can be read by the glomerulus.
After passing the olfactory bulb, the signals all gather at the glomerulus, which is made up of multiple bulbs of dendrite cells called mitral cells. Then pass the mitral cells to the brain, where the stimulus goes to what part of the brain again, Blake?
The limbic system. It's the most primitive part of our brain, and the centers where they influence emotion and memories, which are limbic system structures, and the higher centers where they modify conscious thought, which is a part of the neocortex.
These brain centers perceive odors and access memories to remind us about people, places, or events. That's why when you smell the same perfume your mom wears, you think of her.
The effect that anosmia has on the olfactory system is inflammation in the sensory epithelium, which could restrict airflow to a relatively small olfactory cleft high up in the nose. This is how COVID-19 causes anosmia.
Since we are still relatively in the early part of the COVID pandemic, many scientific studies are still in the early stages to pinpoint the actual source that causes the loss of smell, and there is still much work to be done. Such vulnerabilities of the epithelial system are the ACE2 gene that encodes the main receptor proteins to the SNARS CoV-2 targets to gain entry into the human cells, and also the TMPRSS2 enzyme.
Sustentacular cells are the first to become affected and express ACE2. ACE2 is how the SARS-CoV virus enters the target cell. Once activated, the ACE2 is an antigen receptor gene that regulates the transcription of TMPRSS2. The impairment of sustentacular cells has a negative effect on the olfactory receptor neurons, leading to the odor perception cascade being inhibited. A rapid immune response causes the activation of lymphocytes and macrophages in the olfactory epithelium and secretion of pro-inflammatory cytokines.
The TMPRSS2 causes the viral S glycoproteins to be cleaved, leading to viral activation of the androgen receptor ACE2, which we remember regulates transcription of TMPRSS2 gene. SARS-CoV-2 engages ACE2 as an entry receptor and uses TMPRSS2 for spike protein priming, which allows for viral entry into target cells. Now for some fun smelly facts, so be glad you cannot sniff through the computer.
You can smell fear and disgust. This happens when you smell someone who's angry's sweat. It'll actually cause you to become angry or disgusted as well.
Each person has their own distinct odor, by the way. That's why Blake smells so much worse than me.
Hey, I shower once a week just like everyone else.
Although there are still many questions about the relationship between COVID-19 and anosmia, the sense of smell is one of the most amazing systems we have in the human body.
So next time you walk by a pizza shop, into Bath & Body Works, or even pass by a pine tree in nature and smile and enjoy the beautiful smells all around you, it's because your olfactory epithelium system is hard at work.
Thank you for listening.
We would like to thank Dr. Zhang for a great semester in his neurobiology course, which this video is created for.
We are the Brainy Tigers signing out. Have a wonderful day.